Good afternoon, my bass brethren. I am here today with Fender's newest release. They've reissued the Telecaster bass in all its single pickup, wide range humbucking glory. I remember when these basses came out. I was a kid. I was probably 12 years old. I had just started playing bass when I was 11, and there I was. I remember pouring through the 1971 Fender catalog, just drooling, staring at the new Telecaster bass. I thought it looked a business when it's just utilitarian simplicity with just the one pickup at the base of the neck and the volume and tone control. I just thought this was the coolest looking bass. And I've always had sort of a soft spot in my heart for these. Now, this probably wasn't Fender's most successful bass. I remember they were discontinued in 1978, and frankly, by 78, 79, we had trouble selling these things at the great house of guitars. They just sat there, and you could even well into the 80s and the 90s, you could purchase these for 150 bucks or so, or less if you were lucky. They just didn't have the sound that people wanted, especially bass was shifting to a much cleaner tone, and these are as wild and woolly as any Gibson EBO or EB3. These pickups just have crazy wild woolly output, and that's one thing I love about these basses. They're just so big sounding. So I've always had a soft spot in my heart for these. I've had several over the years, and at present I have a 79. They were discontinued in 78, but I have a 79 that snuck out in the door in February of 1979. It has sadly been highly modified with 3 other pickups, but it's still a cool bass, and I kind of leave it as is. And now I've purchased the new 2023 Fender Telecaster bass. This is a made in Mexico bass. I have to say the quality is so good on this. It's certainly better than my Fender ones. And I'm a big USA vintage snob, and I love my 70's Fender ones, but this is a better bass. It has a beautifully crafted C-shaped maple neck, alder body, which I love. I much prefer alder to ash, and it's lighter. Thank God. My 79 weighs a ton. It gives my PVT 40 a run for the money. But all the details are right. You've got the two saddle bridge, rear loaded strings, Fender stamped 70s style tuners, the silver logo, and the 3-plate neck with the micro tilt adjustment. Fender has done a really nice job on these basses. I'm really impressed. Fit and finish are excellent. I have nothing to complain about with this bass or point out. This one came in the seafoam green. I believe they are going to do classic white. I'd love to see them do some custom colors like candy apple red. I had a candy apple red one once. I wish I still had it. I paid $125 for it. I should have kept it. But anyhow, here's what it sounds like. It's just sounding bass, big, full. It's rattling the crap out of my windows, but tone of this bass. I love the notes on the upper register. This will even overdrive a nice clean a nice clean solid state amp with you probably wouldn't need much processing on it to get some grit out of this thing. It's a big sounding bass. It's full. It's authoritative. It has more. It has some more mids and highs than say a Gibson EBO pickup. But if you roll this tone knob back, it'll ape a Gibson pretty well, but it has the full 34-inch scale, so it has much more authority. It sounds great. I really love this bass. I love the simplicity. I love the fact that there's no pickups here to get in the way of what passes for my style of playing. I love that, and it just looks the business. This bass means business. There's no BS here. It's really, really just a great, simple design, and I think people are coming to realize how great these basses are. Now the vintage ones, they're selling up, around 3 or 4K right now. These Fender's priced them really nice. They're under $1,200 MAP. I don't recall the exact price, but at under $1,200 MAP, I think these are a real fantastic buy, and I think Fender's going to have great success with them. So if this is your cuppa and you don't want to spend 4K for a vintage one, go buy this. I think it's certainly every bit it's equal in tone and build quality. It's far better than a 70s one. So my pick of the week and an early love of my life, the Fender Telecaster bass. So until next time, folks, keep on rocking.